a creative block, let's talk about it. We've all experienced it in one way, shape or form. And this is something that I kind of want to talk about and discuss, as I know it sometimes can be hard, to come out of that certain position. It can just be incredibly frustrating when you're just trying to come up with an idea, you're thinking day and night, and you still can't get past that creative block. But the good news is, there's always something that you can do to break through it. And I'm just going to go through a few things. So first and foremost, just remember, a creative block is normal. Everyone goes through it. Even the most successful content creators and writers, producers, whichever field you're in, we all go through a creative block. It's not a sign that you're not good at what you do, it's just literally a temporary setback. One of the things that helps me when I'm feeling blocked is to kind of detach myself from what I'm currently doing and do something completely different. So if that may be reading a book, go for a walk, take a jog, go to the gym, even just speak and have different conversations with other people, that helps give your mind a break so you can just come back to whatever you're doing with a fresh pair of eyes and a clean brain. Clean brain, just a clean thought process. Another thing that works is just going back to the basics. Sometimes all you need is like a hard reset. When we're feeling blocked, it's just we're trying to do too much too soon. There's just a lot of things that we're trying to do, loads of thoughts are running around and we're trying to all get down on paper and try and execute that vision. By going back to the basics and just focusing on the fundamentals and whatever you're doing, we can then build up our confidence and skills again to attack it. Change your environment, work from a different place. You never know what can spark your creativity. Just being somewhere where you're not used to. So that could be a cafe, sitting in a park, wherever you feel is not your usual place to work. Just change that and see what can spark that creativity. In addition to that, give yourself some freedom. Give yourself the permission to experiment with ideas, as we tend to be perfectionists when it comes to our work. Cut yourself some slack. Remember, it's okay to make mistakes. Probably the greatest things do come from a mistake. You may do something, oh, that's not meant to be, but it works, it looks good. Don't perfect it, just ease up a bit on your work and just give yourself permission to just explore and try new things, research new things, bring things together, ask people for advice on what they think. It could possibly help your work still. Finally, I touched on it a little bit, but find inspiration from other people around you, friends, family, people online. If you have an audience, just ask for inspiration. You can probably get a great idea from other people's input, as they have a different perspective to things, they see things a different way, and everyone has a different creative mind which can come together and essentially create something special. Another bonus tip is what I like to do is create a mood board from TikTok and Instagram. These are the main two that I essentially use right now. And I'll create a folder based on creatives and ideas. Those creatives are various different other people within similar fields that either do photography or videography. I'll see their work, anything that I would like, I'll add it to my bookmark. Now, the other bookmark will be things that I would like to incorporate myself. Ideas to, let's say I'm bookmarked a commercial. Oh, I like how that commercial shot. Add it to that bookmark. So I'll just build up a mood board on those platforms, as those are probably like the main things that I'll use. And then write it down and then just pull things from each one of those to make something happen. So those are just a few things that have worked for me in the past in order to help me come out of that creative block. Everyone's different, but hopefully that will be helpful for you to get an idea of how you can do the same, especially if you're in that. But remember, everyone is different. What might work for me might not work for you. And the most important thing is, do not give up. Just don't give up. Keep going. It will all make sense eventually. What helps you get out of that creative block? As I could probably find something useful from you too.